Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is the energy update for all signs for Saturday the 30th, Saturday the 30th of January 2021. I hope you're doing well. I've got a live show pretty much every day here on YouTube, and it's called Psychic Cafe. It's at 7 a.m. Bangkok time. I pull more cards. It's a live channeling show, going deeper into the energies. But I also offer mini reads from your higher self as well. So if you've got a question for your higher self, or you just want some guidance from your higher self, then come in, give a donation while I'm live using the super chat or the super sticker or a PayPal donation. You'll see the details in that show, and you can get one. And if you want a private reading from me, then you can go to my website, behealing.com. So let's get some cards out for the day, find out what the energies are for everybody today. What have you all got going on after that powerful full moon that we just had yesterday? If you didn't check out my reading, it was an extra long one yesterday for the full moon. Check that out on my YouTube channel. Thank you for all your support as well, your likes and your shares and all of that stuff. Your subscriptions, very much appreciated. Okay, let's get some cards out then. Guys, come on, give us something. What have we all got going on today? There we go. The noble one. Oh, authenticity. I was talking about authenticity yesterday and how important it is now to be 100% authentic. And here we have the noble one, the one that can hold their head up high because they're doing the right thing by themselves. And whether other people are reacting to that or not, still in integrity. And so you're still good with doing that. You know, people have their reactions. But if you know you're doing the right thing within yourself, then you can hold your head up high. So this is that noble one. Yeah, being that noble one, being that person that's in their own integrity, doing the right thing by yourself. When you're doing the right thing by yourself, you feel good. Now, I'm not talking about being really selfish and shitting all over everyone else. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about doing the right thing. If you're doing the right thing by yourself, and if you're that noble one in integrity, it's the right thing by everyone else. Yeah, it is. In the end, yeah. Don't listen to people's egos, reactions to things. Really, do what's right. Do what's right for you. Okay. Got 4 cards out rather dramatically there for the energies for today. Starting off with the 6 of Wands here. This is a victory. I'm going to get clarifiers out for these. Then we've got the 2 of Swords, which is about a choice that needs to be made, but not having all of the information, feeling like a little bit out in the dark with it. So there's something that you don't know about, so you can't move forward, but you want to make a decision. That's what I'm getting from it. I really want to make this decision, but there's so much unknown, and I wish I knew how to move forward on this. 2 of Pentacles, things are up in the air. Pretty much the same, it's the decision. These are very much connected, the 2 of Swords and the 2 of Pentacles here. And the King of Swords, wanting clarity on this, right? There's a victory though. It's almost like we're getting a manifestation today. It's a victory, but it's not quite enough. It's like, that's great, but I want more than that. I want it. It's not a false victory. It's almost like a taste of that's leading us to a much greater victory. But you don't know how to get that greater victory. That's all up in the air, needing clarity on that. Interesting. So give us more on the 6 of Wands then. Does seem like we're getting a manifestation, but it's not all of it that you want. It's just a taste of it, a part of it, leading you toward more. Maybe a carrot. Could be a carrot, the world, yeah. Okay. So we started off with the world yesterday, the world card, which was about a cycle completing within yourself. And it feels like a carrot, a taste of something to come. So a victory that you get today, something manifests, but it's just a small part of what it is that you want on a bigger level. And that's showing you, this taste of it is showing you that you're on the right path now. It's a little trinket saying, the universe saying, yeah, you're on the right path. Here's a bit of what it is that you want, but there's more work to do. There's more work to do within yourself. There's more alignment to be had. There's further to take this. There's more to figure out, and there's more to learn. We're on these very inner journeys now because it's all got to be done within ourselves, and we're piecing together what we want this next stage of evolution to be, and it's got to be within ourselves first. right? And so we are really in that edge of Aquarius now, changing our minds, a new approach to things, this inner approach to things. This is when the people that have done the inner work kind of take over, because we're the strong ones now and we can take things to a new level. But we need to keep on doing that inner work, because that's how we're going to find out. Yeah. And it's not about teaching it to the rest either, because it naturally flows out to the rest, 100th monkey effect and all of that. So why the Two of Swords? What's being withheld from us? So we can't seem to make a decision, can't seem to go forward. Four of Emotions, still focused on the lack. Okay. So that's why we're just getting a taste of it. This is the universe saying, yes, you've done well, you've completed something, there's still more work to do. You're still kind of focused on the lack of what you're missing instead of what it is that you're headed toward. There's plenty available, but it's almost a call to trust more. You got to trust more, you got to trust more, and you got to trust in the journey. You can't just have everything instantly. It's been one of the demises of human beings, really. It's amazing that we can have instant information now, but look what we've got. We've got instant crap information, false information, fake news. We've got all kinds of people putting all kinds of stuff out there online, and it's not even true, and it's not right. Someone's just made it up, and then everyone believes it because it's online, and then puts it out there as if it's the truth. Oh, it's crazy. So we've got a chance at something new, but we've been sidetracked into this false sense of we can have everything right now, whatever we want right now. And we're seeing the pitfalls of that now, that entitlement that comes from instant information. We're seeing a lot of pitfalls from it now, aren't we? But anyway, we've got this idea that we can have whatever we want through law of attraction teachings too. We can have whatever we want whenever we want it. And it's like, no, you can't, because it's all about alignment and your growth and us taking things and co-creating with the universe, taking things to the next level. It's about your spiritual growth, your emotional growth. So we're still focused on the lack of on what we don't have yet. That's why the blindfolds are on there. That's why you can't take this to the next level and you can't have it instantly. Two of Pentacles, things are up in the air. Why are things up in the air today? For some people, I'm just hearing that you could have something you thought was a dead cert. You thought something was going to happen. You were sure it was going to happen, and then it doesn't. And it's like, that's why things are up in the air now. Death. Like we had yesterday, the death and rebirth. We're still in the process of that death and rebirth now. We've got to let stuff go. We've got to continue letting stuff go, not try and claw it back from the past, claw people back, try and do the old stuff. Got to stop doing that. That's why things are up in the air. So we're in this transition process. It's like we're still in that full moon energy is what it feels like. And all we can be is the noble ones. Keep having integrity. If you fall from grace, think about that. When we're in integrity, we're in a state of grace. Everything works out for us. When we're in alignment, it shows, because everything works out. Your money, your love, you're lucky, your health, your fitness, you don't have accidents, you end up in the right place at the right time. That is grace. When we fall from grace, it's because we've gone out of alignment. Grace stops working for us. We're out of alignment, so we're not in that state of grace anymore. But if you're the noble one, if you just keep yourself on track, doing the right thing for yourself, being in alignment with yourself, then you'll stay in that state of grace. It's obvious. It's obvious whether we're in alignment or not because of what's going on in our lives. So no more victimhood. Like, no, it's not me, it's the rest of the world. I'm a victim. Things are going wrong because of them. No, it's not. Things are going wrong because of your lack of alignment. And so just stand up for that. It's all right. It's not a competition. We're not in a competition to be alignment. We want to get in alignment so that we have a great life, yes, but so that we can co-create with the universe and take things forward for the whole of humanity and find a new way of being. Sage of Aquarius, come on, guys. So the King of Swords, we need some clarity first. We've got the Chariot. We've got a few cards out with that, but the only one that was upright there was the Chariot, so I'm going to take that. The Chariot is about taking controls of our lives, taking the reins, deciding where we want to go, saying to ourselves, okay, I'm not going to bother myself with all that other stuff now, all that other stuff that's external to me. I'm going to stop focusing on the money and the romance and all of that stuff that's external to me. I'm going to take the reins of my life and sort myself out now, get that clarity for myself and do my own thing. We can feel when we're in alignment. It doesn't just show in our lives. We can feel when we're in alignment because we feel really good. But if we try and be in alignment with anyone else and the whole world and what they're doing and try and make people happy, if we're trying to be a people pleaser, we're not going to be in alignment then. So the way to take control, to take the reins of our lives so we can move forward fast, is this alignment thing. Integrity, being that noble one. So give us more on this. Really are being asked to step up now. Stop being complacent about it. It's not just a nice to have every now and then is alignment so that you can manifest stuff. It's come on. It's the universe saying, come on, we need a few of you to be in alignment and stay in alignment and make that your number one priority now. And what's your reward for doing that? Everything works out for you. Grace. I mean, why not do it, right? I'm not saying it's easy either. It's not. Six of Wands in the world. Give us more on this then. So a taste of the victory to come. Death, again, death and rebirth. There's got to be this death and rebirth. So there has been a completion of a cycle, or we're being asked to complete a cycle still. Getting a taste of it and saying yes is like a little treat along the way, saying yes, you're going in the right direction, keep going, keep putting an end to things that aren't, keep noticing what isn't right for you, what's making you feel bad, what's keeping you out of alignment, turn away from that. The Two of Swords and the Four of Emotions, what's this about? Some kind of a fear of lack or a focus on lack, which is keeping us blindfolded for the choices that we've got moving forward, or keeping us blindfolded to the choices that we've got moving forward. Slow but steady. Yeah, like I said, it's not instant. That's what I was getting from that straight away. We think we can have it instantly. We think it's a race. It's not a race. Put so much pressure on ourselves. We can't have it instantly, and it's not a race. So go easy on ourselves. It's okay that we're in lack at the moment and focused on that. We're changing. We are changing. We're in that period of change. It's not going to be instant. We can stop beating ourselves up for that. So things are up in the air because of this death, right? Because we're having to put an end to something. And we're so, I'm not just talking about in our lifetimes. I'm almost 50 years old now. So I've been conditioned for 50 years in all of this stuff. Well, so let's say 47 years. But it's a process, putting a death to that, because it's entrenched in us. But it's not just our lifetimes. My learning hasn't just been the last 50 years. It's been generations before that. They're the people that I've learned from, yeah? Society. It's been for hundreds, thousands of years that we've learned from it. And so, yes, it's going to take us a while, but look in our lives now. Look at the past 30 years, how much the world has changed. We're doing it really fast. We don't need to do it faster. So Two of Pentacles and the Death. Give us more on this. So slow but steady wins the race, right? Let's not be in such a rush. Even though those things that we really want are dependent on it. Give us more on this Two of Pentacles and Death. So things are up in the air. Why? Why so? New day and omens. New day. I'm not getting those are the right cards for it. Two of Pentacles and Death. Give us more on this. New day. So it is new day. Something we're not seeing. Things are up in the air. There's an option that we're not seeing yet. It hasn't been presented. The choices aren't presented to us yet. There's more that we've got to let go of before they are presented to us, to have this new day, to have this big change that comes in. The sun is coming up, but we're not really fully seeing it yet. It's interesting. I've just noticed in this Two of Pentacles card what it is that she's doing there. What is she juggling there? Can you see what it is? It's, what do you call them? A canteen of water. It's a water carrier. And the sun is the other one. So she's got the sun and she's got the water there, the elements. The masculine and the feminine it is. She's juggling them around. We've got a lot of change coming in within ourselves to find out first before we can have this new day, new age. We're making those changes now for this new age. Oh, that's what it is. Yes, the new day, the new age, yeah. King of Swords, want clarity so that we can move forward, taking the reins of our lives so that we can get going forward. It's not going to happen to us, it's going to happen for us when we get into alignment. So we want that clarity, the King of Swords. Growth. We're going to get that clarity through growth. We need to get to know ourselves even more, even more, even more. A lot of inner work to do. Tell you, it's the ones doing the inner work that are going to lead the way now. Lead the way to this change. Oh, what's that doing? Retreat for that clarity, maybe. Let's get some romance out for today. What's going on romantically today? See if we can just get one card out this time, or two. Okay, what's going on in our love lives today? Ooh, it's lively. Children. Children. Your love life is being affected by children. I'm getting a lot from that. I'm getting so much from it. Wow, it's going to be a big video if I say all of that. Firstly, inner child healing. When we do that inner child healing and listening to the inner child that's in our heart, the wounded one, usually about 5 or 6 years old when the original wounding happened. Could be younger than that for you, it could be older than that for you. But we kind of get emotionally stunted, and our hearts get emotionally stunted at that age. And if you actually start talking to that child that's in your heart, listening to them, they've got a hell of a lot to say, because most of us have been ignoring that child that's in our heart. So do that. Talk to that little child that's in your heart, because chances are you're abandoning them, neglecting them, not looking after them properly, not putting them with the right people, the right places, not giving them what they want. Chances are that you're not putting them first. They're going to let you know. They'll let you know how to get in alignment 100%. And when you do that inner child healing, then you can be more pure of heart. Your heart's kind of switched on. You get back to that original, you get closer to your spirit, you get closer to your higher self. Then the children, then when you bring in your soulmate or a twin flame, if you're on a twin flame journey, when you're in that high state of alignment, loving yourself, it comes from self-love, the high state of alignment. Then the relationship that comes in, the relationships that come in for you, feel like you're a kid again. It's like a long lost childhood friend. You're just in that pure joy of being children again. So it's about that too. But this children card, it's also about children that want to come through to these new couples now, these new twin flame couples. If we can get into so much alignment that we can get together with our twin flame, which takes a hell of a lot of alignment, there's hardly going to be any of them at all at first, at this stage now, because of that. Then we're going to lead the way in relationships and the way that things are going to be, figuring out what is divine feminine, divine masculine, how to be in relationship and take it to the next level. But there's some children want to come through. And I'm not talking about, you know how some people for the last, I don't know, 30, 40 years or something, 40, 50 years, been talking about indigo children and all of that. What I've seen about that, it always felt wrong to me, all of that stuff. But what I've seen, but I never spoke up about it because it's obviously helping people. We have these concepts for a reason. But what I've noticed about that is it's wounded people that are claiming this, wounded people that aren't in alignment that are claiming that these children are the answer kind of thing. But it's wounded children too. It's coming from woundedness. Anyway, I haven't been that involved in that. My guides haven't told me that much about it. It just never seemed true to me. But this is almost what they've been saying. In a similar way, all those teachers were going on about the age of Aquarius as if it had happened, but it wasn't. It was very much wounded consciousness at the time. This, children that want to come through to these twin flames now, very different energy, a very different energy, something truly to teach, and it's not about woundedness anymore. But most of it's going to come from the adults. But they're going to be in alignment. When you're in alignment and then that twin flame couple comes together out of that high alignment, of course, high alignment kids are going to come through. What do you need to release comes along with this. What do you need to release? So what is wounding you still? The wounded child. We can't bring these children forth in ourselves and that alignment forth unless we're loving ourselves and listening to that inner child. What do you need to release? Woundedness. Let's get a heart card out about this too. It's been an important stage, that woundedness and the healing is an important stage, right? I recognize it like 20, 21 years ago. I was in that, and I needed to be in that, and that kindness, yeah, that very nurturing place around nurturing people. Yes, also wounded people, but that safe environment. I needed to be in that. It's when wound mates come together. It's the same concept, and it's kind. It is kindness. There's a place for that, and there's people still going through it. It's not my place anymore. My place is empowerment now. Moving beyond that and helping people to move beyond that. Not get stuck in that healing, not get stuck staying in that kind, nurturing, wounded place. You are a humanitarian made of love, and you're able to share that energy with others. It's whole new level stuff, this, and there's children involved in it, and it's our internal inner child work that's bringing that through. No more abandoning your inner child, no more neglecting them. It's self-care, it's self-love to a whole new level. This is what it's calling for. And then when you've been through the 3 stages of that I just talked about, that I was getting from the children, that's when the children of the future, that's when those, whatever, I don't think we need to call them a name, but the high vibration, high alignment children can come through. Give us more love lives today. So pretty much not about our love lives today externally, it's about our inner love lives today. Heart with a key, finding our own keys, yes. Twin flames come together when we find our own keys, when we're in alignment with ourselves. Welcome love, meeting the one, opening your heart, getting together, perfect. Opening your heart, that's the children stuff, the inner child stuff. Can't open our heart unless the child's got the key. The inner child has got the key to our hearts. That's why self-love is behind everything. Okay, let's get some more cards out. What have we got going on today? What else have we got going on today? We got a fan, romance, celebration, party. Ooh. Might be internal, this, celebrating something that you've realized about yourself. It might be a partner coming in. Maybe you're in a high state of alignment and you've got that romance happening. We've also got parrot here. Someone will gossip about all your secrets. Oh no, have you been telling your secrets to? Be careful of that. Be careful who you share your stuff with, especially as you're evolving. You don't want to tell just anybody. They use it against you. Or they try to. Someone will gossip about all of your secrets. Yeah, maybe it's a lesson, time to not speak so much, not share so much. Yoke. Feeling tied down or frustrated. This is that 2 of Swords and the 2 of Pentacles. Things are up in the air, feeling frustrated. What else? Success. There will be success. And I feel like you are getting success today. I mean, we're starting off with the 6 of Wands, which is amazing. I mean, I'm talking about the inner work. I really focus on that because it's what's important to move us to the next level. But we do have these signs of success and great things happening and romance and celebration and party. And 6 of Wands, it's awesome. We are given carrots along the way. Not carrots. Rewards along the way. For everything that you heal, for every time you empower yourself, you're given a reward along the way. It's very rewarding. The prayer is the first card out, things that we've prayed for. Remember to stay in prayer as well. I wouldn't call it prayer, I call it a conversation with the universe. So remember, we've all got free will, and for our higher selves, for any kind of a guide or angels or whatever you want to call them in the spirit world, to get the help. You can have the help, but you need to ask for it, and that's what prayer is kind of about. It's about asking for that help. And so I call it a conversation with the universe, talking to the universe. It's what I do with my work. Communicate for them. Got those lines of communication. I'm the messenger. I just tell it what there needs to be told. Keep on doing my work so that I can do this work, getting in alignment with myself, doing this, being between worlds, Bardo, the Bardo between worlds. It's what I am. I'm the messenger between the worlds. The Bardo is the one that takes people from one life to another. I mean, from a human muggle life to the the death process, let's put it that way. But it's also the in-between worlds too, and there's plenty of us doing that work in between worlds. It's kind of a nice place to work, really. But prayer is, conversation with the universe. It's what I'm doing. It's what I do. You ask me a question, I ask your higher self a question, or whatever, whoever, whatever spirit. They tell me the answer, I pass it on to you. That's what I do. You can do it yourself by being in that conversation with the universe, asking for more guidance, more help. And a lot of the time, remember, it's not me doing it for you. A lot of the time, you're getting the guidance direct. You just need me to clarify it for you, to confirm it, and so that you've got a confidence in your own guidance. And hopefully you do it for yourself then. On the threshold of something amazing. Something amazing is something totally new, the age of Aquarius. The warrior, empowerment, back to empowerment again. Oh, it was yesterday's. Yeah, back to empowerment again. Watch yesterday's full moon energy update for that. But we need to be that warrior now. We need to stand up and be in integrity, the noble one. Be 100% in integrity. And that sometimes means standing up for ourselves, especially with things like this. People wanting to bring us down, spilling out our gossips, spilling out our secrets, trying to use it against us, anything that we revealed, especially when we're being 100% authentic and revealing our truths, Yes, people are going to try and use it, and we need to stand up strong to that. There's a time to stand up for yourself and fight back in a way. There's a time not to do that. There's a time when it's revenge, and we just don't need to do that, and it's actually detrimental for us if we do that. Let's get some guidance for today from the tarot. So how best to deal with these energies today? I would say it's like slow and steady, but let's see. Let's see what the guides say. How best can we deal with these energies today? Justice and the Magician. Oh, wow. Ooh, the manifestors. The manifestors. All right, let's start off with justice. There's a balance happening right now, and the more balanced you are, the more in alignment you are, the more you're going to be able to manifest. There's a shift happening in this balance here, so it might have seemed very unfair in the last the whole time that I've been alive, of, toxic masculine being rewarded so much. If you're a narcissist, here, have all of the money and fame and absolutely. And if you're not being a kind of a narcissist, you have to be a bit of a narcissist in your work and stuff if you want to get by. Toxic masculine has been lauded and applauded and rewarded. And the justice it's changing now. Wheels are changing. And now those that can manifest are those that have done a hell of a lot of inner work, that are in their alignment. So it's almost what has happened in the world, the big change that we've had in the last 12 months in the world, maybe a little bit less, has been helping that shift to happen, really. Those that have had the biggest challenges in their lives going on great now. They're used to this challenge. It's not that challenging, in fact. But those that have had it really easy, those that have been rewarded for toxicity and stuff, not so easy now. They're the ones that can't manifest. So this is saying to me, just keep on doing that inner work. Keep on concerning yourself with yourself. Justice will be done. So don't concern yourself with the outer stuff. It was what I was saying yesterday, that full moon update. And more guidance for today. How else best to deal with these energies today? So that's saying to me, trust that, you're going to be rewarded for this, and you are rewarded for it. Getting a taste of that today. Every time you heal something, every time you empower yourself, you get rewarded. You get a reward for it. Judgment, an awakening, a doorway is being opened here, revelation, awakening. Just step through that door. You're being invited to a new paradigm now. But it's happening from the internals first. There you go. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this, please click like and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment. What did you get out of it? I love hearing from you. Come along to my live show sometime. It's called Psychic Cafe. Pretty much every day. I might start taking Sunday mornings off now. We'll see. But pretty much every day, 7 a.m. Bangkok time. I'd love to see you in there. And if you'd like a private reading with me, go to my website, behealing.com. Full moon readings are still half price, and it'll be the last day today to get one of those. Half price from me. So thank you so much. Have a great day. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.